Previously on Camp Woodward, Larry has to work as a dish dog, and it's a dirty job. Hunter leans on Joe Rich to help him get used to camp. While Cody has no problem soaking in the Camp Woodward experience.
I'm going down to the staff cabins right now to wake up my dad because it's about his fault that I am dish dogging this week.
Larry wakes me up at 7:30 and cameras just flashed in the face, lights turned up all the way, and I wake up, I'm like, what's going on? So then I get up, put on some pants and a shirt. We walk over to Meet's I guess, cabin, housing arrangement, and he just opens up the door and wakes up and he's like, Dad, let's go dish dog. Larry goes, come on, 7:30 in the morning, come on, let's go dish dog. Meet just looks at him, looks at the cameras, and goes, sheets over his head. I got up for no reason.
You don't think you're getting me to wash your dish, do you?
You're going back there. You're washing, Dad.
I'm hungry. Wow.
Welcome, Gary Ring.
Thank you.
Did you meet Joe Rich?
No, I don't think so.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Joe, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
So you're
nice to
looking
meet
forward
you.
to this?
Yeah.
So you've been to Woodward before?
Woodward West.
Oh, West.
Yeah.
So what's the difference here?
This one's way better.
Way bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, Joe started here
19 years ago.
19 years
Yeah.
ago as a nobody,
Washing dishes.
washing dishes. What you want to do is you want to skip the dish dog.
Yeah.
You just want to skip that and go right to staff.
Is there anything to eat?
Anything to eat?
Yeah.
Come on, want something to eat?
I'd like to get something.
Did you miss breakfast?
Yeah.
What would you like?
About like 10 minutes.
Like pancakes?
Eggs, pancakes, waffles, whatever.
Be right back.
Okay, thanks.
Look at this.
Ooh.
Now you're set. Sound good?
Juice, apple juice,
Orange juice, please.
orange juice.
Good. See you later.
Peace.
Yeah, dude. If that's wet, don't you think this will be too?
There's no one out here.
Probably because it's wet. Golden. And there's no one here.
I don't think it's that he felt that uncomfortable riding any different thing here. And I don't even think that it had to do with like places being crowded, because he's used to only riding with a few people. And especially when there's a lot of, different kids that are really good here. So it's so in your face, like, okay, there's not only there's 20 kids here, they're all really good, but all the cameras are pointed at me. So I feel really, really uncomfortable.
Just try and roll over that thing.
No, I'm good. Everybody's better than me.
Everyone's over here, man. You go over there.
I'm not very good at tricks. I wish I was, but I don't know. I just like going fast and high for the most part. I don't really have any expectations for what I'm gonna learn.
So I saw you rolling on that quarter. That means you can ride vert with me.
What?
You rolled in the quarter over there by the sub.
That's like 8 feet.
Same thing.
It's the same thing as a 15-foot boat.
It's exactly the
No,
same.
it's not.
Like, it's the same way you do it.
Joe seems to school me on everything. He's always got something better to say. I give up, and I just accept that he's always going to school me on anything that ever happens. Joe, you gotta hit the racetrack with me.
Let's go.
Right now?
I said, yeah, I got to.
Well, I mean, sometime. It's good.
Coming up on Camp Woodward, Cody runs into the pad police as Larry plots to not go it alone.
Come on, pit's open. Jack, you can't skate it. What do you mean you don't care? You don't care. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Jack's my best friend.
Camp is all about letting kids be in a structured environment that's not overly structured, so it allows them choices, it allows them independence, it allows them to learn that there are consequences of their choices, whether they're good or bad.
Yes! Yes! Get it! Woo! What? No one else has them.
Don't worry about them. Get your pads on.
You know, we try to be as cool as possible with the kids, and you know, kids at times think we're coming down hard on them, but you know, it's kind of to keep order at camp and keep kids safe.
Don't worry about them.
I'll talk to them. Didn't I ask you once already?
Okay, I'll put them on.
Thank you.
There.
Larry Schmidt is a dish dog. Larry's a good worker. He's you know, I've seen Larry grow up at camp. You know, he's at the age where, you know, we feel that he's ready to work and kind of ready to be a part of our team.
Dish dogging is terrible. It's smelly, it's disgusting. You're covered in food and water. Food and water combined. Dish duty is terrible.
Well, the other day, I got woken up at about 7:15 by Larry to go help him dish dog. And, you know, needless to say, I didn't really have as much rest as I would have liked to have. I didn't know I was getting up at 7:15.
Those guys will be there on ready to work.
Shook the cobwebs off, climbed out of bed, rolled out of bed, whatever you want to call it. Made my way over to the cafeteria and
You going back to bed tonight?
had some bacon and eggs and then got to work.
All right, where are we helping out?
I guess in the other room.
That's your dad?
This is my dad. It's his fault that I'm dish dogging, so he's helping.
It's not my fault.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. My dad would never do that.
I guess he's still holding this work thing over my head, saying it's all my fault, and he wouldn't be working if I didn't agree to it, so he wanted to try and get back to me, and I guess, you know, he was pretty successful with that one.
I'll be the shortest lived dish dog in history, too. Wow, you're good at that. They might let you do this again next year.
Hell yeah. Nah.
But,
Other way.
wow, knives and spoons, you didn't even finish forks.
Yeah, well, you're not doing it the awesome way.
I was really surprised to hear it. I was even more surprised to be woken up at 7:15, but I thought it was pretty creative of him to do that and pull it off, you know.
Out of here. Have fun.
Oh, I'm cutting pads. You got a whole... I'm making two.
Use 2 socks.
A little bit about Cody. You know, he has a personality that is kind of strong in the aspect of, you know, he knows what he wants.
Chuck took me aside and told me to put my elbow pads on. I don't think he's serious about it. He doesn't really care. He can't. I don't get how he would.
If he doesn't get it, he gets kind of gets salty about it. You know, he understands it the second time you talk to him. First time, You know, he doesn't get it. It's just, you know, kind of you against him.
No one else has them. I'm out of everyone I have one.
Hey, you gotta get your elbows on.
Chuck is just doing his job. He doesn't mean to be mean to me or anything.
That'd be sick just to have that right.
Oh, hey, there's the barrier. Oh, it's supposed to be that. No way!
Thing that makes me love skateboarding, it's just having fun, and you get to roll on your board and skate different things all day. It's amazing. It's fun to do tricks into the foam pit because you get to learn a bunch of new flips and spins and a bunch of other stuff.
Jack, watch out! Oh! Oh,
Coming up on Camp Woodward, Larry takes turns on the go-karts, Hunter rips the racetrack, and Cody gets busted again.
The mindset after a complete summer here is extremely different than when you start. So your patience is definitely thin. You find yourself biting your tongue and going, okay, this is some of these kids' first week, this is my, 11th week. It gets old in a hurry. And so you find yourself really, really testing your own patience, not only with yourself, but with the people that are around you.
Another rollerblader freaks out at me again because we were riding on the bike jumps with our boards, and I guess I ignored the guy, and I kept going, but I didn't.
Stop, my man. You gotta slow down. Stop.
What?
Stop.
I'm going back to the right.
Come here.
What are you doing? Can I take one more? Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to all the rules here. I hopped off the jumps right when he told me not to. He's freaking out at me about that. It seems to be that everyone hates me now.
What is your name?
Cody.
Cody. Please don't ride your skateboard on the dirt track.
Okay.
Even if you don't necessarily like it, you should at least try to respect it. Not everything goes exactly as planned, and that sometimes things happen for a reason that are beyond your capability of understanding at that point in time, but later on you eventually do, and you realize it was a very valuable learning experience.
All right? Thank you. Have a good day.
Go-karts was a lot of fun the other day. In the 9 summers I've been coming out here, I've never ridden a go-kart, so we finally got together to do that, and it was a lot of fun.
Stop! You can't go! No, stop! My engine was terrible when I went out the first time, though. When I went Gavin and my dad, it was a little better. Taco got my bad kart. He was behind the whole time. I lapped him, I think, 3 times, actually. Yeah, it was fun. Slow.
Larry will complain and say that he had a slow car, but they could have given me the slow car and I'd have taken him out.
Yeah, he was laughing the whole time. He's like, he's having the time of his life. 39-year-old man sitting there laughing his ass off on a go-kart. It's pretty funny. It's like, what are you laughing at? You can drive.
I did not take my foot off the gas once. I did not touch the brakes once, and that thing was sliding all over the place.
I lapped Taco 3 times. Your kart is so fast.
Okay, we're going again. Now is a rip off. I got triple over lap. Okay, Dad?
Okay.
Yeah, I've been training a lot for racing, so it's not a surprise to me that I'm getting really good. Now, it's not always fun being first.
Well, Hunter, one thing I can say about him, he definitely has race in him. He's got a hell of a first straightaway.
All right, I think Joe's a little scared. Oh no, he's supposed to meet me here. I'm calling him out. Calling him out on the race.
He rides and hangs out with older kids at home, and you know, I mean, that's how you hold your own when you're young. It's like someone says something to you, you fire back.
She's gonna beat me so bad.
Sometimes you gotta race. What?
Oh, nothing. I've been talking about you the whole time I've been up here. Come on, take a lap. I want to see what you got.
Gate.
I didn't actually ever once think, I'm gonna go to Woodward and the thing I'm gonna ride the most with Hunter is the racetrack. I don't even think I knew Hunter raced at all. He knows I don't race or whatever, and it's something that he does do. So he's got some confidence, you know what I mean?
He's good. Better than I thought.
As time goes on, then he watches me ride, and then it's like, oh, maybe I talk too much. Everyone's there, and it all focuses in on him now, and instead of it being this fun, playful thing, I feel that, you know, he literally thinks like, man, I said all this, what was I doing? Everyone's looking at me now to step up, and I don't want to look bad, like, by losing.
Man, you were calling him out all day.
Yeah, you've been calling him out all day. You said you're gonna beat him.
It's not like this fun, playful thing anymore. It's like this thing he's stressing on because, you know, all the focus is on him.
I think you got me down.
What? That's not the Hunter I know. What'd you do with Hunter? Where is he? Yeah.
Yeah, Friday, set up big race between me and him. Should be pretty interesting. See how it goes.
Coming up on Camp Woodward, Larry runs into Tony Christopher cutting his hair while he's out delivering mail.
Cody Davis shreds it up. I see this kid all over the place. We've been tight for a while. He's a cool kid. He got some gnarly dreads, too. So we're like chilling by the ropes course. I told him, I was like, yo, my head's starting to itch or something. I don't know what's going on. I was like, all right, I'm gonna shave my head just because it's gross. I got like some things living in my hair.
I dyed my hair so many times that I can just tear it out. Watch. That's not. Look at that. You are ridiculous. Do we got a razor so I can shave my head right now and be bald the rest of the time?
Do it. Tony Christopher. We were cutting his hair one day, and he had massive dreadlocks that weren't supposed to be there.
Oh, David Loy cut my hair. He messed it up real bad with some like rusty, janky scissors. It was not cool.
Don't give me a mullet, anything. Just no mullet. So wait, we're gonna have 6 people cut my hair at one time? Dude, I look so goddamn dumb. Seriously.
It sort of sucks because I loved my hair as like my natural helmet. Now I don't got that padding on there, so I don't know. I'm gonna grow it back out, start fresh.
Am I delivering mail?
Are you delivering mail?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your day?
Fun.
Create Skate?
Larry and I, for Create Skate, one of his other jobs, I made a deal with him if he got over 90 kids that I would give him a free roll of grip tape, kind of as you know, me saying thank you for, you know, getting kids down there, you know, working hard and kind of doing what he's supposed to do.
Chuck gave me a deal with Create Skate, which probably won't happen, but might as well try.
Larry's the man. He procrastinates sometimes. He does a good job all the time, but he likes getting everything done quick so we can skate.
Went up, started delivering mail, and then we went to 14, where we found out that they did not have a counselor, and Corey stayed there.
And now I'm in here with these guys. You always meet someone that's like the raddest. You become like best friends with them in a week.
So I continued delivering mail on foot, and then Corey found us again, and then we found Tony giving himself a mohawk. I'd like to watch. Whoa, your hair's gone.
All right, come on. Anyone got a beer? I'm getting a mohawk right now.
And we see him out on the porch with a razor, and just his hair's all chopped up and crazy looking. And they're like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm giving myself a mohawk. And all these kids are like sitting there chopping at his head with the razor. And then, I don't even know, his hair is such a mess right now. He has to wear a hat everywhere.
Shut up.
Tony's a weirdo.
You're gonna try to get like a maze done and